Open the 360 live version, so it's 2 streams running, one regular and one 360.
Because you do your job right and you just want to camera recording it. If you're doing your job,
you about to lose your job. You about to lose your job.
People who I know, like you've seen around here, have been in it. I don't think they would rush this
So one of you decided to overreach your authority. A commander named Schofield decided to make up a bunch of laws that don't exist. It's not curfew. He couldn't even recite what the curfew was.
I first came the day before they...
6 a.m. to 9 p.m. We have multiple fucking times. This is all the fault of one of your officers.
fuck your curfew.
You're about
And if you're supporting this nonsense, fuck you too.
and arrest us because one of you fucked up.
What are you? Oh, I love you. I love you.
Wow, is that the one?
You have me at a disadvantage. Universal ban against protesters in Broadview. That the lawyers are already working with to sue the mistake of this town are not
Here they come, more coming out. Here they come. Here they come. The whole world's watching. The whole world's watching. The whole world's watching. Hey, go home. Here they go, y'all. Here they go. Why are we doing this? Why are we doing this? We're in a designated area. Why are we doing this? We're in a designated area. Why the intimidation? Why the intimidation? Why the intimidation? What's the escalation for? What's this force for? What's this stance for? What's the helmets for? We're in a designated area. We're complying with the ordinance. Why are we having this here?
Tell us why!
He wasn't in the middle of the street, on the sidewalk.
So you now you can tell the difference between who has theirs on and who doesn't. And I am telling these people that they are breaking
What an unlawful order sound like? That's self-explanatory. What sound like to you?
does not care about what they're legally.
She was excited.
What are you whispering about?
I can't hear you, speak up!
I felt really bad. I was like, I'm coming, you want to come? And she was like, I can't.
Schofield, what we doing here? What we doing here? Schofield, what we doing here, man? What's this about, man? It's 4:49, and what is this escalation for? No. Hey, goodbye. Hey, goodbye. Oh, here, come on. Go get your donuts. Go get your donuts. Go get your donuts. Donuts. Go get your donuts. Go get your donuts. Go get your donuts. Donuts. No. Hey, goodbye. No. Hey, goodbye. No. Hey, goodbye.
that I support.
Go, the rest of you too. The rest of you too. Go home.
Okay.
Get out of
Okay,
here.
you're next. You're next. Depart. You're next.
So now you guys can go back.
You can vamoose. You can.
Broadview police trying to
You go do what you do behind closed doors.
You guys saw that. You saw that they tried to violence. We were just.
You're not.
Showfield, congratulations for escalation, bro. Congratulations. You lost credit. Well, you've never been credit, but you really lost credit. Really lost credit. We're in the designated area. You brought all its force out, all its military structure out. You're RoboCops. You're the killer cops.
The fact that a room that is supposed to have a capacity of 80 is only between 150 to 200 people. The fact that they keep the lights on all day and night, which is considered a form of torture.
Nobody was in the street. No one's in the street now. This is nuts. This is nuts. You're looking really, you know.
Because you're not supposed to be.
Yeah, you're looking.
There are no torture.
There's no one in the street. There's no one in the street right now.
No killings. They're using.
Who's in charge here? This is wrong commands right now. Someone please tell them your RoboCops what's really going on. We're in the designated area. Where everybody at? I mean, you guys really look crazy right now. No one's in the street.
And they also feed them, depending on their mood, anything from a piece of bread with mayonnaise on it, a single tortilla, or a small Subway sandwich. They give them bottles of water, sometimes 8 ounces, sometimes 16, and they have to decide if they want to use that water to clean up or wash their gummies. They get no toothpaste, they get no toothbrushes, no soap, any kind of sanitizer, no medication. They beat the shit out of these people in the street, and then they bring them in there and they throw them in a room with no medical attention. They break their ribs, they hit their faces. Nothing. It's egregious. And anybody who is in that building and has seen what they do is complicit and has no humanity and no conscience left. Because I don't give a shit what you tell yourself at night. If you can see how those people are being treated.
Who's breaking rules right now? Who's breaking laws right now? Why are you standing there? Who's breaking laws right now?
Convicted murderers and pedophiles. Better than those.
No one's breaking rules, right? We're still standing like stiff boards right
They
now.
don't charge them with anything, and then it's up to them to get out of the system, to pay the money, to go to the courts. Everything they say is law, and then you got to get out.
You're blocking the street.
It's unconscionable, and the reason that they do it is so they can get their deportation orders, so that Trump can put them up and say that he did something better than Obama.
Yeah, and that passion that you're feeling there, that is what the protesters have again and again told us that the message that they want.
We don't negotiate with terrorists. We don't want terrorists around us. Ain't that right? Ain't that right? We don't negotiate with terrorists.
Free speech
Killers.
known as the protesters, as they're calling them, implying
Who
that the
protects us?
Broadview, Illinois.
Who protects us?
Free
Who protects us? Who protects us? Who protects us? You absolutely don't protect us. You're a terrorist. Terrorist with a badge.
It's against Illinois.
Enforcing the fascist regime.
And it's against the July 2025.
Silent cops are guilty too.
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 Killer cops are guilty too.
Silent cops are guilty too.
Killer cops are guilty too.
Silent cops are guilty too.
Traffic that comes
This
through
is
your
JB
house, wait
Prison's
until they
police.
clear. So why can't we go in the
This
street?
is his
Why do we
police.
get arrested for going in the street?
Let everyone see. Please have your camera on what this hypocrite is saying
We have every right
about
to
these
stand
state
there as long as
police.
we are not impeding traffic or have safety concerns.
Alderman
They make
Lopez
up
was
rules every
correct
single day.
in
They choose
confronting
what to enforce and they choose
Princeton
not to. And
and what the truth was the truth. And I called and thanked the alderman for telling the truth.
That they applied consistently, then at least we would know what to follow.
Go home.
They don't. They decide,
No.
oh, I don't.
No. Hey, goodbye. No. Hey, goodbye. Go get your donuts. That's all y'all good for. Get your donuts. Go get your donuts. Go get your donuts. Go get your donuts. Donuts. Go get your donuts. Go get your donuts. Go get your donuts.
They're the
No,
ones who
what
are
kind of
beating
donuts you
us and
like?
arresting
Krispy
us
Kreme?
for no reason.
Not the
I
donut.
read the law to the sergeant.
That's all you do.
Well,
You
that's
waste
a matter for the
taxpayer
court
dollars to get
decide.
donuts.
So I have to file a lawsuit with my own money to get you to follow the law that you're supposed to be enforcing. Tell me how that makes sense. Tell me how that's in the spirit of the letter of the law in this country. It's not. But cops have gotten away with it for so long, being able to apply the law at their discretion and not hold themselves accountable. I was talking to Sheriff Hart over there. He was telling a person he was going to arrest him, and I told him I had his body camera on, and he shook his head at me and refused. All of the people around him, all of his sheriffs had their body cameras on. Not one person stepped up and told him that he should turn his body camera on. See what happens. It's disgraceful, and they are complicit, and they make things more heated around here.
And that's the core issue, right there.
Can you turn on your body cam? How do we know your body cam is on?
Yes. The people inside this building testify to what they are experiencing.
How do we know your body cam
And now we're
on?
devoting more and more time to how
Turn your body cam
are
on.
conducting themselves rather than how
I have
Turn
so
your
much
disgusting
research
body
on
cam
that I
on.
want to share with us.
and
And yet I can't even get into the fact that being unlawfully present is a civil offense that has no criminal charge. It's not a misdemeanor. It's not a felony. And that in order to charge them with a misdemeanor, they have to have proof that the person illegally entered the country, which most of the times you don't have because 40% of the people here came on visas and overstayed. So they don't apply under that. Second of all, that law has a 5-year statute of limitation. So for the people who've been here for 20 years, there's no way they could charge them with that misdemeanor. There's no way, which means that they are civilly being held and their punishment is just deportation. That's it. It's not like they get thrown in jail and then deported just for unlawfully being here. And then people want to say, oh, well, they can just go out and come back in. They can't come back for 10 years. They lose their house, their family, their business. Then they go to a country they haven't been to in 20 years where they have no business, no contacts, don't know where their next meal is coming from. We put fucking murderers in jail and we give them 3 hots and a cot. Come on. We're going to treat these people who've been paying taxes and contributing, and we're going to just throw them out on their ass for 10 years and say, try again? It's unconscionable. You take the money that we're giving ICE, you cut it in fourths. You use 3/4 of it to give everybody amnesty, to make the immigration process free and quick. You get these people, you check out who they are. If they're not criminal, why can't they be in this country legally? Because we make money off of them not being legal. We get to pay them more. We like the fact that they're not legal because they can't exercise their rights like the rest of us can.
So I want to talk about some of like the current events here. You just referenced all of those abhorrent conditions and stuff. But a federal judge has ruled, it takes a federal judge's ruling, that the people inside need to be given food, need to be given access to
Because the court
cars.
needs to tell them that.
Yeah, exactly.
It's disgusting.
So the courts are, trying to step in, trying to make some progress out here. We just heard that about 650 of these people who have been detained without warrants, detained without warrants for 4 days, held in this opaque immigration system, need to at least be given the opportunity to bond out. And we have seen that Gregory Pavino, the Border Patrol commander, who was, up until very recently, in charge of immigration enforcement here in Chicago.
Terrorize North Carolina now?
Yes, correct.
Because he's afraid of the cold because he's a little bitch. Little bitch Pavino can't handle a fucking snowstorm.
So with all of that, are you at all hopeful about the future?
All right, let me break it down. Number one, if those conditions in there, if they believe them, they should have shut that shit down and let them refigure out their shit. They are obviously not able to comply with the law or the DHS guidelines, and so you shut down a facility. They shut down that fucking jail in New York City when they were where fucking Jeffrey Epstein died because they couldn't keep their shit together. If you can't give people what they need for how you're going to keep them, then you fix your shit. It's not up to the courts to tell you what to do. It's not up to them to tell you, oh, you have a month to give people bed and food. I'm sorry. What the fuck is that? Okay? And then also, 615 people in the Judge Cumming order are said to have been warrantlessly arrested wrongfully, which means that they kidnapped and terrorized hundreds of people for no reason. They had no legal reason to take those people. So the fact that they've been shown, multiple times happens to be on the wrong side of the law should be the reason why that place is shut down for the interim until they can get their shit together.
You just referenced in there Jeffrey jail in.
Oh shit! I didn't mean to pick up.
No. It kind of gave me an opening to something that I wanted to explore out here with the protesters, which is all of this being something that we have referenced. We haven't even really talked about what those abductions actually do to people, do like knock-on effects due to these communities, to these families.
Who's just trafficking these fucking people? Because they're so obsessed with paperwork, they don't do their own paperwork. They don't put people in the ICE system to be found. People disappear. And where are those human beings going? Are they being sold to people to do labor for them for free? Who knows? We don't know because they don't fucking do their paperwork because they're so lazy. They're also so lazy, they can't even do an investigation to find somebody who's actually on a criminal record.
Right, and we just noted that. Make my job easy if you interview yourself. Those 650 folks were just given the opportunity to bond out. The Trump administration was given an opportunity by that federal judge who made that order to demonstrate if any of that group or how many of that group would pose a safety risk to the public. City was a safety risk to continue to be held. But out of that group, the 615, the Trump administration has every incentive here to try and label as many. 650. Yeah, 650.
Yeah. And also, can I just say, the government's argument was that they should be able to keep everybody in there because of a law, which I went to go read, right? Which basically says they're putting everyone who doesn't have a criminal record as an asylum seeker and saying that they have the right by law to keep all asylum seekers in detention until they have their cases, which means that they're saying people who've been here for 20 years are asylum seekers. And then they get to determine whether their asylum application actually is valid. So they could just say no. They could just say no at their whim because they do whatever they want and they try and use the law to defend them when it works for them and then they ignore it when it doesn't.
The Trump administration has every incentive to label as many people in this tranche as criminals, as dangers to the public as possible to reinforce their narrative about why they're out here, which the president has said is all about bringing safety to the streets of Chicago. But from just about every single person that I have talked to on the streets here, they say they feel less safe with ICE, with the Department of Homeland Security in their neighborhoods. The Trump administration, out of that group of 615, was only able to identify 16, 1/6, who had any kind of criminal record that might justify being continuously. So 500 are now going to be given the opportunity to find out, held on warrantless arrest, profiled, the color of their skin, the neighborhood they have to be in, and the job that they have to be doing. Yes, we're going to get to all of that. We're going to get to all of that. We're going to get to all of that.
Can I just start interviewing you? Sorry, God gave me a big mouth, so I'm sorry.
Hey, I'd rather it be this than me having to pull everything out of you. But we went on this whole tangent
Yes.
which was all of this pain and suffering, all of these communities that are being harmed, all of these people who are being held, now thankfully giving us the opportunity to find it out.
Is your camera going that way? I just want steps further.
Oh, 100%. Well, he's trying to bomb Venezuela now. He will do anything. He is a cornered regime, right? He will do anything to distract, and he doesn't care if it's hard. He took $3 million
talking to Pritzker?
because he wanted to win an administration. He doesn't care about human beings. He cares about himself, a number one. So yes, anything that gets the heat off of him, anything that gets, and that's why I'm so mad at anything that gets them to follow the law, he'll start to insult journalism so that they'll all talk about how they're being persecuted by him. He will do anything he can to be able to run the game on the government, take as much money as he possibly can, fill his pockets, hide it, make all of his